Hi guys, so I'm going to be doing the 300 drawing prompt challenge. I actually picked up this book at Barnes & Noble like 2 years ago almost, and if you couldn't see, my drawing prompt was Dr. Seuss hat. And automatically when you think of Dr. Seuss hat, I clearly think of Cat in the Hat. I didn't want to just draw the hat or even Cat in the Hat because I felt like I don't know, I didn't think it was gonna be that fun to like draw and get into, and I felt like when you draw other people's characters, like known characters like that, it's very critical sometimes if you draw it very accurate or the style, because if you don't draw in the style, sometimes it doesn't look right. And I just thought right away of a cute girl in like a floppy hat, and then I decided, okay, I'll make her a cat girl as well. And then I originally drew this pose. The reference was the girl actually had her hands like hiding behind her legs, so you couldn't see any of her hands, and the pose is really cute like that. But I decided to draw more, and I also originally my plan I was going to draw two birds that represent thing 1 and thing 2, but then I just didn't like how it turned out and how it looked with the character. I felt like the styles were too different. I tried to do like the Dr. Seuss original style for the birds, and it just didn't look right. It didn't look like it was part of one piece, so I ended up erasing that. And then I have this empty negative space, so I was like, okay, I'll add the fish, of course, the original fish. I kind of did the style of Cat in the Hat just because it was more recognizable, and I thought the hat wouldn't be enough. So, and then I added the classic umbrella that he always carries around. I think the umbrella is actually red, but I felt like I was doing too many colors, and I found out also I do not have any Copic markers that's different than this red, if that makes sense. Like, I have no other colors to blend with, and when I blend with gray, it sometimes gets too dark or too choppy. So it was kind of like frustrating. It was like, holy crap, the colors I have no blending colors at all. I bought my colors, all these markers, at one time at the beginning of the year when the first time I was in Japan, because they're really cheap out there. They're like $2.50, and here they're like $8. So I just grabbed tons of markers, and I didn't know what I should have got. I was like just getting into markers. I was like, part of that phase, I was like so excited to see the markers that cheap, so I kind of just like went crazy. And then when I got home and I started using them, I was like, I got like no blending colors. But luckily Lucas just ordered me the Copic 2 set B markers, and I'm really excited about those because they're really light colors, meaning I can blend with them. And I'm excited to do some pastel works. If you don't know me, I love pastel things, so I'm really excited to kind of do some light marker work. I usually see dark marker work, I can't talk, and I usually do dark marker work, so I'm kind of excited to work lighter on the lighter scale, so that should be really interesting. And I'll be doing these drawing prompts probably once a week. There's 300 of them, and I want to try to almost finish the whole book within this year, but that means some weeks I'm gonna have to do it like the whole week or something, but maybe I'll just do it. I'll post another video. My goal is that this year I am going to post 3 videos a week, so this month is actually kind of like my tester month. I'm going to do every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday this next 2 weeks. I'm sorry, I'm starting out a bit late. My laptop also crashed, so I had to basically restart on my husband's laptop, and he kind of handed it down to me, and we had to erase everything on it and do all this stuff, so sorry about that. And then in the last 2 weeks I'll do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yeah, and that's actually the original schedule that I want, but I just want to kind of test it out, and it might change a little bit once I start school again, and also once, you know, school and work and everything goes together. So it might be a little too crazy for me to post a set day of schedule. I still want to post 3 times a week, but it might be one of those things where one day I just like, on my day off or free time, I'll post like 2 videos and then, you know, the rest. Or a week I'll post like 5 videos and then the next week I won't. But I definitely still want to keep on that schedule, so I will be posting a right number of videos this year. My goal is actually to reach 300 subscribers by the end of the year, and I think it's a very appropriate number. Like, I feel like it's not too high and it's not too low, so wish me luck, guys. So the main part about this piece that I think I would change the most is that I kind of messed up on coloring. I kind of was just like winging it. I haven't colored with markers in so long that I like forgot how to, and I've been watching so many videos of people doing it that I've just like, I forgot how my own style was, so it was kind of frustrating because I like was losing myself in other people's art. So I basically I don't know. I felt like next week, I feel like this was one of my pieces that got me into art again and markers, and it kind of got me out of my like weird funk with it. So now I feel like next week's video is going to be so much better about this. And yeah, I did her eyes green, and my whole focus was about her hair. Is that, as you can see in one part, I lifted the picture because I actually asked Lucas what color I should do. He says black, and I get why her hair should be black, because I'm representing obviously the cat in the hat. You know, he's black and white, so that's all he is. So I thought, okay. But then as I did it, I was like, okay, this is like too boring of a piece. Like, there's only like 4 colors, and the main focus is gray, and it's not that exciting to look at, and her hair too much blends in with her sweater dress. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna add some blue, because this dark blue that I have is actually seen a lot in Dr. Seuss, like obviously what's it called, thing 1 and thing 2, and just the color palette of the whole book. So I decided to add that to her hair, just like kind of blend it in. And then I went back and I darkened it a little bit because I didn't like how dark it was. But yeah, that's it. I did add some little highlights with some gel pens. And there you go. This is my prompt video, I guess, as the Dr. Seuss hat. So I'm quite excited with it. I like the turnout. I wish the background had some color, so maybe when I get my light colors I can go in the background and actually do it. I just have all dark colors, so it was a little rough because the light colors I had was my blue. I obviously couldn't go back and do that, and I didn't want to go back and do gray either. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Look forward to a new end slate next week. I'll be posting actually 2 videos today as makeup for me not posting, and then a post again on Saturday. So thank you guys so much again for watching. I love you, and I hope you have a fantastic new year. Bye!